gave us splinters. It felt so real.
Don't wake up from nightmares like these when you could have the home of your dreams. Warner Homes and Improvements in Mercer have made dreams come true with quality remodeling services, superior customer care, and direct from the manufacturer price savings. From kitchens to bathrooms to decks to roofing and siding, you'll be glad you chose Warner Homes and Improvements. They now have no interest financing available. Visit the Warner Homes and Improvement showroom at 407 South Erie Street in Mercer or call 724-662-4600. Warner's Home and Improvements. Quality you can trust since 1958. Online at warnerconstruction.com.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Kennedy Catholic Girls Basketball standout Bella DiNardo as the January Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Hickory Boys Basketball star Connor Evans as the January Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Kennedy's Bella DiNardo and Hickory's Connor Evans as they are the January Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
It's coming sooner than you think.
No!
You can run, but you can't hide. It's close. It's cold and flu season.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has everything you need to stay healthy all season long, which includes offering flu shots every day. Visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy and get your flu shot. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East 8th Street in Hermitage.
For a student athlete, a sports injury can mean the bench. The orthopedic and sports medicine team at Sharon Regional Medical Center is ready to help athletes get off the sidelines and back into action. Our medical and rehab team features board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. James Boniface and Dr. Stephen Hand. In addition, our nationally board and state certified athletic trainers are on the sidelines, and specially trained PTs and OTs are here to meet your needs. Visit the orthopedic and sports medicine centers with convenient locations in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
Countdown to tip-off is brought to you by Taylor Toyota, Chevrolet, and Kia of Hermitage. Online at drivetaylor.com.
And welcome back to Wilmington High School, along with Colton Hoffman. Ryan Briggs here tonight on News Talk 790 WPIC. Special hello to everybody who's watching via Hounds Media on YouTube. So glad you could join us. Thanks to Wilmington for letting us connect with them tonight. Always glad to be able to provide that and enhance their audience, enhance our audience. It's mutually beneficial.
Absolutely. What couple of keys for tonight's game? I think for Wilmington, someone has to step up and have a nice game scoring-wise. You know, a lot of girls in the same area with points per game average, but I think a key for them is if they can get two girls in double digits, they give themselves a shot today. And for Sharpsville, you know, keep Allie Davis scoring the ball, especially shooting from the outside. Averaging about 2.5 threes per game this year, and I think a key for Sharpsville is to keep Allie Davis shooting the ball well.
Sharpsville in the blue jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. Wilmington in the home whites, gold numbers, navy blue letters, gold and navy blue trim for Wilmington. Wilmington will go right to left here in the first half. It will be Cassie Dansack jumping center for Sharpsville, and for Wilmington, Jaden Flick will step into the center circle. Crowd still filing in. Special tip-off tonight, 7 o'clock. No JV game. We're underway. Tip controlled by Sharpsville. Tip to Kimpen in the front court. Finds Kratko on the left block. And now back out to Dansack near midcourt. Wilmington coming out man-to-man.
Man-to-man, yep. And that was an offensive tip by Sharpsville. Well defended by Wilmington. They were ready for it.
The set play didn't result in an immediate basket, but Sharpsville with the basketball. Left corner with it is Hanley. And back out to Allie Davis. Just underway here at Wilmington. Wilmington looking for back-to-back victories. Sharpsville looking to extend its 3-game win streak. Hanley left wing, guarded by Flick. Skip right side to Kratko. Kratko with it. Back out towards midcourt.
You know, we might have a triangle and two here. I think it's on Davis and Dansack, and we got a triangle from the other three defenders.
Left wing with it is Kimpen. Left side to Hanley. Hanley across the lane, up with the right hand. High off the glass and good. Brianna Hanley opens the scoring. 2-0 Sharpsville.
Yeah, it took Sharpsville a while to diagnose what exactly they were going up against there. But
same as it did for us.
Once they got it to the baseline, a nice drive and bucket.
2-0 now, Wilmington's first possession of the night, and we have a kick or we're going to have a foul. Let's see.
No, I think it's a kick.
Just a kick on Kratko. So we'll stay Wilmington ball in the front court. 6:49 to go first quarter here at Wilmington High School. Inbound goes far block inside with it is Ward. Across the lane, shot blocked by Kimpen. Rebound Hanley for Sharpsville.
Well, good defense.
Dansack works it right side to Kimpen. Kimpen into the lane, backing down, kick out to Hanley on the right side. Hanley working on flick, near wing. Back over to Kratko, and Sharpsville resets the offense.
And Wilmington stays in the triangle in 2.
Hanley right side with 6:22 to go first quarter. Hanley finds Kimpen at the foul line, or just above the foul line. 16-footer, no good. Kratko rebound with both knees on the floor. She gets it back to Kimpen. Kimpen drives the lane, puts it up. No good. May have been deflected by Whiting, and then we have a jump ball as Whiting and Kimpen each grab the ball. It will be Wilmington basketball, and we have our first substitution of the game. Dansack out, and Erica Grandy in for the first time for Sharpsville.
Yeah, Erica Grandy provides a little bit of shooting, and it might even just take Wilmington out of that triangle in 2 with Dansack coming off the floor.
Into the front court with it is Gardner running the point. Gardner to the right side, harassed by Kratko. Bounce pass up top to Flick. 3 on the way, long. Rebound ripped out of there by Kimpen. The ball knocked loose. It's grabbed by Whiting. Shot in the lane, blocked by Kimpen. Rebound grabbed simultaneously by a couple of players on each side. It will be Sharpsville ball via the arrow. 5:46 to go first quarter. Sharpsville with a 2-0 lead.
And it looks like with Dansack out, it's just a box and 1 now on Allie Davis.
Ball knocked away from Hanley by Gardner, but Sharpsville keeps it right side. Kratko with it. Kratko out to Grandy. Grandy works it left side to Hanley. Being pestered out there by Gardner. Work it down low for Kratko. Ball knocked away, goes out of bounds off of Wilmington as Sydney Ward got a hand in there. It will stay Sharpsville ball, and Hanley will inbound standing on the tee in Wilmington along the baseline.
Well, when you're playing these junk defenses, you have to understand where the shooters are, who's a shooter and who's not a shooter, and that can really determine your defensive positioning.
Inbounds, there's a foul on it on Whiting, and now another foul. Sharpsville will try it again. And I think they're going to get Grandy for a push on the near block, and
yes,
indeed they do. Erica Grandy called for the offensive foul, so each team picking up a foul. 5:20 to go first quarter. It's 2-0. Sharpsville with the lead. Gardner will bring it ahead.
Sharpsville in straight man-to-man defense.
1-4 high for Wilmington. Give it on the right side to Ward. Ward up top to Dieter. Dieter left-hand dribble. Moves it near side to Gardner, and now to Whiting. Whiting makes a move towards the basket. Puts up a shot, it goes in, but it was well after the foul called by official George Snyder. Fouls on Grandy, her second, team second. She will check out, and Dansack back in after a quick breather.
Well, that's a nice rip-through by Whiting. That's what drew the foul. She ripped from the middle of the floor to the baseline for that drive and got the reach in.
Baseline inbound goes to Whiting. 18-footer long. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Hanley for Sharpsville. Outlet ahead to Davis. Allie Davis along the near sideline. Swings it over to Kratko. Kratko right-hand dribble. Madison Graham at the table for Wilmington. She'll be in on the next stoppage. Hanley across the lane. Up with the right hand. No good. Rebound. Kimpen put back. Hangs on the rim and drops in.
Well, back in the triangle in 2. And able to get some dribble penetration and an offensive rebound. Really hard to block out in those zones.
4-0 Devils, 4:30 to go first quarter. A steal, Hanley knocked it away, and then Hanley will be fouled. A reach-in on Wilmington. That will be the third foul in this first half, and the guilty party over there, it was indeed Annalie Gardner, her first of the night. Actually, it's a team second. Scoreboard was a little quicker than I was. And now Wilmington has its first substitution of the game. Graham in, Whiting out. 4-0, Sharpsville leads. Left side, Kratko with it to the top of the key. Kratko right of the lane. Ball slips out of her hands, but she's able to track it down on the baseline. Kratko with flick all over her, finds Dansack on the near wing. Cassie Dansack, the 6-footer. Dansack left of the lane, dumps it inside. Kimpen posting up, shot no good. Second try, up too strong, and Graham collects the rebound for the Greyhounds. Midway through the first quarter, Wilmington looking to get on the board, trailing 4-0 at home. Gardner in the foul circle with it. Gardner will give it off to Renee Ely, who also snuck in there, 5'7" sophomore. Her pass taken away. Dansack with it for Sharpsville. Cassie Dansack, crossover dribble. Drive and kick to Hanley. Hanley across the foul lane from left to right. Out to Kratko. 18-footer long. Rebound yanked out of there by Gardner after a nice box out, and she also draws a foul.
Yeah, really good block out by Gardner, drawing the foul on Dansack. But, again, there was a Sharpsville girl unattended to on the weak side block for that rebound. The ball just happened to bounce over her head. But Sharpsville's really having some good opportunities on the offensive glass against this zone.
3:30 to go, first quarter. Gardner kicks it out to Dieter. Dieter working to the top of the key. Sarah Dieter, bounce pass over to Ely. 3 back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Graham. Graham on the block, and she will be called for the travel. Lost her balance, and it will go back to Sharpsville at the 3:21 mark.
Well, good offensive rebound. Just couldn't gather her feet before making that move to the hoop.
Kratko with it. Kratko to the right block. Kratko up with the right hand, no good. Ball batted around. Hanley comes up with another rebound, and then she is fouled on the rebound. The foul is going to go on Sydney Ward. That's Ward's first, team third.
Another offensive rebound for Sharpsville.
Gardner out, Whiting back in, so a little bigger lineup now for Wilmington. Baseline inbound comes up top to Davis. Allie Davis on the right wing. Harassed by Dieter. Ball knocked away. Davis fighting for it. It's loose, and then a tie-up, and it will be Sharpsville ball on the arrow. Davis lost it, then was tied up by Sydney Ward.
Yeah, this one's going to Wilmington, so that will be a turnover for Sharpsville.
Yes, I think I erred and said Sharpsville,
yeah,
but it is Wilmington.
They're third of the game, each team with 3 turnovers now.
3 minutes to go, first quarter. Sharpsville up 4-0. Dieter with it. Dieter to the right corner. Dieter has it knocked away by Davis. Dieter gets it back, able to find Ward, and then Ward is tied up. We have a jump ball, and this time it is Sharpsville basketball. The teams played this past Saturday, the 30th. It was 20-12 after one quarter. Sharpsville, this has been a much different opening period.
Yeah, very much so.
Something you don't see too often, teams playing twice in the span of 5 days. Sometimes, occasionally in the playoffs, something will work out, a schedule quirk like that. Hanley drives the baseline, finds Kimpen in the lane. 6-footer well short, might have been tipped. Graham with the rebound. Gives it off to Ely, Renee Ely, ahead to Dieter. Dieter up top with 2:27 to go, first quarter. Sarah Dieter around a screen. Dieter drives the lane up the left hand. No. Hanley with a defensive rebound for Sharpsville. Outlet ahead to Dansack. Cassie Dansack with it. Hesitates, goes right of the lane, and is called for the carry. You don't see the carry called too often, but when it's that obvious, you see it called.
Yeah, it's like the ball just kind of got pinned in her body a little bit as she was trying to make that crossover move and get to the hoop. And, this triangle and 2, these box and 1s, these can be frustrating defenses for scorers.
Right side, Gardner with it. Gardner kick out over to Flick. Jaden Flick in the right corner. Whips it up top to Graham. Reversal comes left side with it is Whiting. She drives in. Maylee Whiting up, no good. A rebound, tipped around. Grabbed by Graham in the lane. Jump shot from 14, no. Hanley battling with Whiting for the rebound, and Hanley comes up with it for Sharpsville. Dansack across the timeline with it. Dansack over to Hanley. Brianna Hanley with it. Hanley drives to the right block, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Kimpen. Kimpen has it knocked away. It's stolen. Whiting with it for Wilmington. She'll lead the break 3-on-2. Whiting kicks it out to Gardner. 15-footer up. It's long. Rebound. Dansack had it for a moment. Ward tied her up. We have another jump ball, and it will be Wilmington ball. And as Chasey Fry checks in for Sharpsville for the first time, Dansack out. Sharpsville's been playing a lot of games. They haven't had too many practices. They're already behind, and now throwing a junk defense out there. It's certainly Tom Burns is being put to the test. We know he'll pass it, but what he puts on paper and then getting it down on the floor, that's something to keep an eye on.
Right, and one thing you can do against this is just run your man-to-man offense.
Baseline inbound by Whiting is kicked out of bounds by Fry, and Wilmington will try it again with 1:26 to go, first quarter.
And it also helps if one of your non-top scorers can make a shot or two. That can bust these gimmick defenses.
Baseline inbound is intended for Ward, but she can't handle it. Goes out of bounds off of Ward. Pass was a little bit low. Goes back to Sharpsville with 1:25 to go in quarter number 1. Davis will bring it ahead. Allie Davis Swings it over left side for Kratko. Skip near side to Fry. Chasey Fry with it. Swings it back to Kratko. 18-footer from the left wing, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ward. Outlet is a three-hopper down court, and it's tracked down by Gardner, and then we're going to have a travel called on who?
I believe on Wilmington.
It will be Sharpsville basketball.
Yeah,
That was
I think
interesting. Gardner really never had the ball.
Right. But she did roll over as she was gaining possession, so I mean and she was right on the half-court line.
And near the sideline. There's a lot going on there.
Yes.
1 minute to go, first quarter. Kratko near side to Fry. Fry with it. Chasey Fry lobs it up to Kimpen. Tori Kimpen. Kick out to Kratko. 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Kratko swings it right side to Fry. Fry dumps it inside for the cutter. Davis, it's knocked away. The steal by Dieter. Sarah Dieter into the front court. Dieter left wing. Over to Flick. Flick with it. Works it inside. And timeout taken by Wilmington. Hounds will take a 30-second timeout. 33 seconds to go first quarter. 4-0 Sharpsville leads on 790 WPIC.
Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The first quarter is being brought to you by Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, the area's most comprehensive provider of sports medicine and sports rehab services.
33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sharpsville with a 4-point lead here at Wilmington, along with Colton Hoffman. Ryan Briggs here in New Wilmington. Aaron Biro back in the studio producing tonight's game. It will be Renee Ely to inbound for Wilmington, coming out of the 30-second timeout. Finds Gardner in the backcourt. Think Wilmington may go for one here, Colton?
Yeah, I think so. But, you know, with their struggles scoring, I think if you get a good look, you got to take it. And an elbow jumper, that's a good look.
Ely's shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Mariah Gardner, who checked in during the break. It's no good. Gardner comes up with it. Turnaround jumper, glass rim, no good. Rebound, pinballed around. Grabbed by Dieter, a line drive, no good. Rebound saved by Fry. Finds Hanley on the baseline. 7 seconds to go. Davis in the backcourt with it. 5 seconds. Davis at midcourt with 3. Davis, a heave on the way, off the front of the rim. And that is the end of a low-scoring first quarter. 4-0, Sharpsville with the lead. We'll come back with the second quarter after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Okay, class. Today, we're discussing what does a roof mean to you?
It means that I don't get rained on when I'm inside.
It means I can play my music loud and the neighbors can't hear it.
It allows my family to safely shelter in place.
It means that we can be protected from outside germs.
It's where we can dance through the quarantine.
To me, a roof means a home.
The Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group can help keep your family safe now more than ever. Go to pennohiorc.com to start your installation today.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineup for Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Number 6, it's the Meatball Sub. Number 8, it's the Tuna. Also starting for Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Philly Cheesesteak. Number 36 is a fan favorite. It's the Fried Chicken Breast Sub. And finally, the one and only number 22 at 15 inches and over 2 pounds of meat and cheese, the Italian Nightmare. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli and a PA lottery location as well. It's Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville. Open Monday through Saturday from 7 till 7.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
It will be Sharpsville ball to start the second quarter. Blue Devils will send Hanley, Davis, Fry, Kimpen, and Kratko out there. Wilmington counters with Dieter, Gardner, Flick, Ward, and Whiting. Sharpsville going left to right in the blue jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. Wilmington white jerseys, gold numbers, navy letters, gold and navy trim. Hanley into the paint. Hanley got away with a walk, finds Fry on the left wing. Chasey Fry down the lane, up with the right hand. Glass rim, no good. Rebound Hanley, another rebound for Sharpsville. 7:42 to go, first half. Sharpsville up 4. Kratko near side to Hanley. Hanley, left-hand dribble. Hanley into the paint. Gets tied up as Gardner gets a hand on it, forces the jump ball, and it will be Wilmington basketball. Wilmington defense has been pretty good.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been the problem. Briggsy, I noticed they switched basketballs between quarters and sanitized the one that was used for the first. And hopefully this one goes through the hoop more in the second quarter than the one they used in the first.
Both teams struggling offensively. Pass far side knocked away by Hanley. It will stay Wilmington ball in the front court. 4-0 Sharpsville with the lead. Wilmington ball. Flick will inbound right in front of the scorer's table. About 6 feet into the front court on the far sideline. Jaden Flick into the backcourt where Gardner will track it down. Gardner will be guarded in the forecourt by Kratko. Left side, Dieter with it. Dieter, reversal up top, Flick. Top of the key, 3, good.
And maybe it is the basketball. Great offense by Wilmington. Gets Flick the wide open look, and I believe that's her first 3 of the year.
You are correct, Colton. 4-3. Hanley with it. Hanley into the lane, lost it, got it back. Kick out to Kratko. Kratko a ball fake. On the left wing, reversal to Fry. Fry right side. Fry pivots. Looking, trying to get it to Davis. Now she'll shovel it off to Davis. Davis pull up foul line jumper, no. Rebound loose, and it will go out of bounds off of Wilmington's Maylee Whiting. Sharpsville will keep possession with 6:39 to go in the first half.
Well, I believe, other than the half-court launch, that might have been Allie Davis's first look at the hoop all night, and that Wilmington is accomplishing their goal defensively.
Baseline inbound to Kempen. Jumper in the lane from 8 feet short. Hanley with another rebound. Hanley, right corner, goes cross-court trying to find Kratko, who was open, but the pass a little bit too high. Out of bounds and back to Wilmington with 6:32 to go in the half.
Well, that's Sharpsville's 9th turnover already, and I think it's what you're seeing is because Allie Davis isn't having the ball in her hands as much as she normally does. Some of these other Sharpsville players are committing some turnovers.
Dieter left of the lane, jump shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by Hanley, Kempen, and Ward. Jump ball, it will be, no, it's a foul. A foul, excuse me. There was a foul on Ward. That is her second, team fourth. So it is not a jump ball, but it is Ward's second foul. She's out, and Ely back in for the Hounds with 6:18 to go in the half. Davis will bring it through the center circle. Left side to Kratko. Daddy Kratko, pestered by Gardner. Skip near side to Fry. Chasey Fry to the right baseline. Now doubled. Fry in trouble. Finds Hanley. Hanley on the near side. Working inside for cutting Davis. Davis kick it out to Fry. Corner 3. High arcing shot is off the mark. Rebound Kempen. Kempen in the lane. Pivots. Kick out to Kratko. Left wing 3 long. Fry will secure the rebound on the near side for Sharpsville. Near block to Kempen. She'll face up. Gets doubled. Lob to Fry. Tipped away from the backside by Graham. And Wilmington comes up with it. Hounds looking to take their first lead of the night with 5:36 to go first half. Gardner around a screen. Finds Dieter left side. Sarah Dieter in the foul circle. Works it over to Flick. Another 3 up. This one's off the back of the rim. Rebound out of bounds, and it will be Wilmington basketball as Fry the last to touch it.
Yeah, she's battling down low on that rebound. I believe that was Madison Graham. A good job fighting for that rebound and earning another possession for her team.
Baseline inbound to Flick. She will shoot another 3. This one's off the rim, high off the backboard, then no good. Put back up and good. Wilmington has the lead. As inside, that was Annalee Gardner. Her first points of the night. Wilmington leads.
Good work on the offensive glass. We've seen Sharpsville on the offensive glass early. Great work by Wilmington there.
Fry on the baseline, ball tipped away, and will go out of bounds and stay with Sharpsville as Graham Graham knocked out. Now she will check out, replaced in the lineup by Whiting. Sharpsville will bring Paige Messett into the game for the first time tonight. Messett, a 5'7" sophomore. Fry out. 5:03 to go in the first half. It's 5-4, Wilmington leading. Hounds on a 5-0 spurt. Hanley inbounding. Finds Kempen at the foul line. Tori Kempen, lob back to Hanley inside. Hanley steps through, gets tied up. It is a jump ball. Sharpsville will keep it. Whiting in there to force the tie-up, and Sharpsville will try it again from the baseline. Hanley will again stand on the G in Wilmington and send the basketball into play. Wilmington 2-3 zone inside the Messett. She can't handle it. Grabbed by Dieter. Dieter down court. Sarah Dieter to the line to the lane, and the shot blocked out of bounds by Allie Davis. It will stay Wilmington ball.
Well, really good hands and hustle by Allie Davis. Get back, get a piece of that ball right as Dieter was going up for the layup.
Gardner will inbound on the baseline. 4 low across. Lob into the paint with it. The catch made by Whiting puts up a shot, no good. Rebound collected by Davis for Sharpsville. Allie Davis ahead to Hanley. Hanley from the right wing drives to the block, puts up a shot, hangs on the rim and drops in. Brianna Hanley with a pair of field goals. Sharpsville back on top.
Yeah, good move on the baseline. Gets that one to fall, and that was a much-needed bucket for Sharpsville.
4:30 to go. First points of the quarter for Sharpsville. Gardner driving kick, jumper good. Renee Ely hits the 8-footer. Ely's first points of the night. Wilmington back on top.
Well, great job by Annalie Gardner, the sophomore guard. Dribble penetration, finds an open teammate who knocks down the shot. That's great point guard play.
Kratko left side into the corner for Messett. 19-footer up around the rim and falls off. No good. Rebound knocked around, loose. Messett in there, and then several Wilmington players get into the mix also. It's a jump ball, and it will be Wilmington basketball. That shot kind of symbolized the night for both teams.
Yeah, that was hanging on the rim. At one point, you thought it might just sit there, but it falls off, and Wilmington regains possession with a chance to extend the lead.
Messett, Davis, Hanley, Kratko, and Isabella Rittenauer in for Sharpsville. Her first action tonight. On the right side with it is Ward for Wilmington. Back into the 2-foul. She drives in, up with her right hand, no good. Rebound, Hanley for Sharpsville. It's Gardner, Ward, Ely, Dieter, and Graham out there for Wilmington with 3:40 to go in the half. Kratko will set up the offense. Still in the box and one?
They are. They are in the box and one, and what you could do is if you have some set plays, you might want to start drawing them up.
Kratko finds Rittenauer on the baseline, and she's on the baseline, literally had a foot out of bounds. And Wilmington will regain possession with 3:25 to go. Flick back in. Gardner exits.
And what you can do is you can run Allie Davis off of a bunch of screens. There's no one to switch. There's no one to help in this zone. Might be able to get her an open look by running some set plays with screens for her.
Dieter running the point, and she is called for an offensive foul. She pushed off on Davis. Dieter's first foul of the night, team 5th.
Yeah, pressure defense there from Davis, and I think that arm got up a little high. I think that was the call. That using that off arm to protect the basketball, but I think it got up high into Davis's face and drew the offensive foul.
She was still kind of checking her nose and her eye. Shook up a hair. She stays out there. Hanley from the right side. Hanley to the baseline. Hanley drives in. Up off the glass. The rim. No good. Rebound tipped out towards midcourt. Dieter, who was face guarding Davis, grabs the rebound. Dieter whips it inside. Flick in the lane. Missed the layup. Rebound Ward. It's blocked, but a foul. And Sydney Ward will shoot 2 with 2:54 to go in the first half. Foul is going to go on Paige Messett of Sharpsville. Her first, team 4th.
I think they called that on the rebound and not on the putback.
Okay. Good eyes, Colton. So it is not a shooting foul. Dieter out. Gardner back in, and Gardner will inbound out of a 4-low set. Finds Ward, hands it back to Gardner, and Gardner walked with the ball. Looked like one of those Wilmington halfbacks getting a handoff there, but you can do that. You can do that over there. You can't do it on the basketball court.
Yeah, just a little quick with the feet as she was making that move.
2:48 to go in the half. Wilmington up a point here at home. Sharpsville 3-0 in region play, going for a season sweep of the Hounds. Kratko right side to Hanley. Hanley to the lane, cut off by a pair of defenders. Kicks it out to Kratko right side. Kratko with it. Wilmington staying in the, almost looks like a diamond in one. And Sharpsville's going to take a timeout. 2:27 to go first half. Wilmington with the lead, 7-6. We'll come back after this full timeout on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be convenient at our office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
And welcome back to Wilmington High School, along with Colton Hoffman, Ryan Briggs here. Coming up at the half, we'll have a first half recap, scoring stats, and some scores from around the area. Colton, timeout taken by Sharpsville. Well, what do you expect? Perhaps a set play coming out here?
Yeah, I think you've got to draw up a set play, hopefully to get Allie Davis a shot. She's your best shooter, but Sharpsville needs an open look of some sort.
It will be Sharpsville ball in the front court, and Hanley will inbound. Hanley, Davis, Kratko, Messett, and Rittenor out there. And Wilmington stays in the box and one. Near side, Hanley with it. Hanley across the lane, kick out to Messett. Paige Messett from left to right, and threw it to Kratko, towards Kratko, but Kratko went the other way, and it will go back to Wilmington with 2:15 to go in the half. And that time, Sharpsville would pull Davis back out towards midcourt.
Yeah, I like the concept. That's their man-to-man dribble handoff offense. I would just use Davis in that offense. No point in having her stand out by half court.
Gardner working left side. I wonder if she's maybe still feeling the effects of that offensive foul from earlier. Gardner with it. Gardner up top for Ely. Renee Ely pulls up, back over to Gardner. Annalie Gardner on the right side. Under 2 minutes to go, first half. To Ward on the right block, knocked away by Hanley, loose. And a jump ball will be called. Flick and Kratko are tied up, and Sharpsville has the arrow. Brianna Hanley has been everywhere tonight for Sharpsville.
Yeah, that's a great dig down by Hanley from the outside position, digging down on the post, getting a hand on the ball, and forcing the turnover. Really good defense by Hanley.
Kratko works it to Hanley on the right side. Brianna Hanley, left-hand dribble. Ball poked away momentarily. She kept the dribble going, work it back right side to Kratko. Bounce past Rittenor on the baseline, in trouble. Tried to find Hanley, intercepted by Gardner. And here comes Wilmington. Annalie Gardner throws it down court to Dieter, who will fumble it out of bounds on the far sideline. And back to Sharpsville with 1:26 to go in the half. Kimpen back in for Sharpsville. Rittenor out. Dansack will also come back in. And it will be Messett getting a breather for Sharpsville. Wilmington up a point here at home. Hounds going for their second straight win, second win of the week. Sharpsville on a 3-game run.
Back in the triangle and 2 now that Dansack is back in the game.
Left side, Hanley with it. Hanley around the screen. Hanley, right of the lane, right-hand dribble. Finds Dansack, who is harassed by Gardner. Dump inside for Kimpen. It was tipped, but Kimpen grabbed it, puts it up and in. Tori Kimpen's second basket of the night. Sharpsville back on top.
Well, really good positioning by Tori Kimpen, able to hold off the defender and put that ball in.
Under a minute to go in the first half. Gardner driving kick to Ely, right corner. Renee Ely with it. Up top to Ward. Ward will shovel it back to Ely. Catch and shoot. 3, front of the rim, no good. Hanley clears the glass for Sharpsville. Tried to throw it to Kratko, but the pass off the mark. And Sharpsville will give it back with 45 seconds to go in the half. It will be Wilmington ball on the far sideline. Flick will inbound pretty deep in the corner.
Well, let's just say there's an unpleasant number of turnovers for this Sharpsville Blue Devils team here in this first half.
Is that a qualitative analysis instead of a quantitative one?
It is.
Inbounds from Flick, intended for Ward, tipped out of bounds. It was last touched by Sharpsville. And referee Maurice Bailey pointed the wrong way. He said one color and pointed the other way.
Said white and pointed towards blue, but he corrected himself. It's the right call.
It is. So
get to the right call eventually. That's the important thing.
Inbounds to Ely. Corner 3, up long. Rebound Davis. And Davis is tied up by Dieter. Arrow belongs to Wilmington, so the Hounds will have it again with 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, both 14s had their hands on that one, and possession arrow points toward Wilmington.
Annalie Gardner will send it in. Near corner, Ely open. 3 on the way. Long rebound. Hanley pulls it down for Sharpsville. How many boards for Hanley?
9.
Already ahead down to Kratko. Kratko to the left block and called for the travel. An extra step in there. And the turnover number will bump up one more for Sharpsville. 30 seconds to go.
That's a good aggressive move there by Kratko, though. You know, you live with that sort of turnover. Good aggressive move getting to the hoop. Sharpsville's been best when they can get the ball up on the rim and have a chance to offensive rebound it.
Wilmington's really been able to dictate the tempo tonight.
Without a doubt.
Gardner right side to Ward. Ward on the right wing. Ward to the baseline. In trouble, but able to get it out to Flick. Catch and shoot. Jumper right of the circle. No good. Dansack rebound. 15 seconds to go in the half. Cassie Dansack dribbling through traffic. Works it to Kratko. Set shot from 17 feet left side short. No good. Hanley rebounder. 10th of the night. Hanley kicks it back to Davis. Open 3 on the way. Long. And the rebound saved by Dansack back into the court of play. And that is the end of a back and forth, albeit low-scoring first half of basketball. Wilmington looking for its second win of the week. Hounds lead by a point here at halftime, 8-7. We'll come back with a first half recap after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be conveniently delivered to your home or office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic.
I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's&B Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's&B Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's&B Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Have you scheduled an appointment yet? The QuickMed Walk-In Clinic is now open, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 to 1. QuickMed has a dedicated on-site medical team available to treat minor injuries and illnesses. It's quick, easy, and no appointment is needed. Located at 880 West Liberty Street in Hubbard, Ohio. QuickMed is part of Stewart Medical Group and Sharon Regional Medical Center. Learn more at sharonregionalmedical.org.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Kennedy Catholic Girls Basketball standout Bella DiNardo as the January Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Hickory Boys Basketball star Connor Evans as the January Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Kennedy's Bella DiNardo and Hickory's Connor Evans as they are the January Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
Are you worried about your finances? Are you frustrated by your credit score? The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union wants to help you attain a worry-free financial life. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union will review your credit report, go over habits to improve your score, and can even help you restructure your existing loans that might help you save big time. Refresh your credit this fall with a 5-star credit review with the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Visit them online at gcafcu.org. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
The Halftime Show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville, and proud sponsors of the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game.
And we're back here at Wilmington High School. Sharpsville on the road with the lead 8-7 here at the break. Ryan Briggs and Colton Hoffman had a chance there in the break to visit with longtime Westminster College swim coach Rob Clamott, his daughter on the Wilmington basketball team. Always great to catch up with him. A lot of great teams, great swimmers he had there with the Titans just down the road, and always good to see him. And as I told him, some of his divers had put up more point totals. This was a low-scoring first half, but if you're Wilmington, you have to like it. You're right that the pace has been at Wilmington's liking, and the defense, the various defenses, has kept Sharpsville from getting any rhythm going.
Yeah, it's a strange game. Considering last Saturday night, it was 20-12 at the end of the first quarter, an 8-7 halftime score here. But yeah, and we didn't see that game on Saturday, but so we're not real sure of the style that one was played. But these junk defenses, I call them junk defenses.
Well, that's the term, yeah.
it's not a negative, description towards Coach Jekovich or his style of play.
It's basketball lingo.
But these junk defenses are really causing Sharpsville problems.
Sharpsville led in the first half. Brianna Hanley with 4 points. Tori Kimpen with 4. On the Wilmington side, Jaden Flick, a 3 for 3 points. Annalie Gardner, a basket for 2. Renee Ely, a field goal for 2 points. It was 4-0 Sharpsville after one. Teams swapped the lead back and forth throughout the second quarter. Right now, 8-7. Sharpsville has the lead. A special hello to everybody who's watching via Hounds Media on YouTube. Glad you could join us tonight and spend your Thursday evening with us. Thanks to the folks here at Wilmington, Brandy Sanford, and all the administration for enabling us to be able to tie in and do that. And it's mutually beneficial, so thanks to them. And, of course, hello to everybody listening on 790 WPIC, 790WPIC.com, our downloadable station app, and all the various other ways that you can follow our stations at 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7. Colton, I recapped the scoring. I didn't have a whole lot to take to mark down, frankly.
Did we see a free throw?
No free throws. No free throws. Only 9 total fouls as well. 5 on Wilmington, 4 on Sharpsville. Erica Grandy, 2 fouls for Sharpsville. Sydney Ward with 2 for Wilmington. That's the only extent of foul trouble. We didn't have many points or fouls or free throws, but we did have a lot of rebounds in the first half.
If the ball's not going through the hoop, someone has to catch it when it comes off the rim. Sharpsville had an edge on the glass, 24-17. Brianna Hanley with 10 first-half rebounds, and Tori Kempen with 5 first-half rebounds. For Wilmington, Madison Graham off the bench with 5 rebounds, and Annalie Gardner had 4 rebounds. Turnover battle. This is where Sharpsville really, if they can clean this up, they have a good chance of winning in this second half. 16 turnovers for Sharpsville, just 9 turnovers for Wilmington.
A few scores to pass on to you in the girls' action. End of 3. It is Greenville 31, Sharon 21. That, like this game, is a Region 4 matchup. Greenville looking to get to 4-1 in league play. And Sharon right now at 2-3. Tigers hanging in there. That game is at Sharon tonight. The other game in the Region 4, Lakeview's at Titusville. Lakeview, no doubt, a big favorite in that one. Lakeview at 4-0 in the league. Titusville was 0-5. So Sharpsville win here would keep the Devils within a half game of Lakeview. But a setback would give Lakeview at least a 1-game lead for sure on Greenville, maybe even a little bit larger lead, depending on how things shake out. Also in girls' action, Farrell hosted Kennedy tonight. Kennedy a winner, 71-25, and Grove City, the Grove City girls, they took it on the chin last week against Slippery Rock. They've bounced back with a vengeance since then. A big win at Hickory the other night, and then 61-14 tonight over Meadville. Becca Santum, 28 points, giving her 1,000 in her career. So congratulations to Becca Santum, joining a pretty exclusive list at Grove City High School girls basketball. Had a lot of great teams, great players, but not a lot of 1,000-point scorers. So congratulations to Grove City head coach Chris Birch. The Grove City girls, they will be at Portersville Christian tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They're playing the varsity game first there, but Coach Birch was, he realized that's not going to be an easy test for his team tomorrow, but congrats on the win tonight. And then over on Sports Radio 96.7, we have boys action. Kennedy and Hickory playing for the first time since the Reagan administration in boys basketball, and Kennedy leading Hickory 20-19 at the end of the first quarter. I don't think we're going to see, you'll see many triangle delays or 4 corners in that game.
No, that's going to be a fast-paced game, and those are 2 very good teams, obviously.
We will come back with the third quarter after this. It will be Wilmington ball. Hounds trail 8-7 at the break. You're listening to high school girls basketball on 790 WPIC.
Who puts people first, we hope you'll consider Joy Cone. Hi, I'm David George, president of Joy Cone. As an employee-owned company, our focus is as much about making cones as it is creating a place for good people to have great careers. As a food manufacturer, Joy is an essential business with a strong focus on employee safety. In 2020, our employees worked year-round in a safe environment and enjoyed financial security. We are a growing business with an exciting future. To join us, visit our Hermitage location or joycone.com for an application.
Sports injuries slow you down, but the team at Sharon Regional Sports Medicine is dedicated to getting you safely back on the move. Their nationally board and state certified athletic trainers and specially trained PTs and OTs are there to meet your needs. From ACL tears to rotator cuff injuries, shoulder, arm, or ankle pain, and more, the team works closely with you to reduce pain, speed healing, and prevent re-injury. Visit Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, conveniently located in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
The Halftime Show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville. The third quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacy. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescription.
Welcome back to Wilmington High School. Ryan Briggs and Colton Hoffman with you. Aaron Bibro back in the studio producing tonight's game. Don't forget, tomorrow night on Sports Radio 96.7, we'll have boys action. The Sharpsville boys will be at Greenville. Brian Brown and I will have that one. Will be on air at 7 o'clock. Tip scheduled for 7:30 as Sharpsville and Greenville will square off. Sharpsville boys been playing well at Greenville team, always dangerous at home. That should be a fun one tomorrow night.
Yeah, that should be a good game. Sharpsville, a good team this year, and Greenville's had a handful of hard-fought losses this year. They're certainly capable of beating some good teams as well.
Have to think they're due, and Sharpsville's hoping they're not due tomorrow night. Wilmington will inbound to start the third quarter. Hounds in the white jerseys, golden numbers, navy letters, gold and navy trim. Sharpsville in the blue jerseys, white numbers and letters, and white trim. Wilmington going left to right. Ward at the right elbow, back to the basket, gets tied up as Kimpen tied her up, and it will be Sharpsville ball via the possession arrow. A turnover to start the second half for Wilmington.
Yeah, good double team on the catch and just nowhere to go for Sydney Ward.
Teams played Saturday. Sharpsville at 26-22 at the half on the way to a 51-40 victory. This one considerably less offense so far. Brianna Hanley from left to right across the foul circle finds Dansack. Dansack skip near side to Kratko. Left of the lane, 15-footer, no good. Rebound Dansack on the block. Cassie Dansack will move it back out to Kratko, and Sharpsville resets the offense. Kratko drives and lobs it left side back to Hanley. Hanley working against Ward. Hanley across the foul circle, now down the lane. Hanley up with the right hand, no but a foul. We will have our first free throws of the night with 7:15 to go third quarter.
Well, it's already better offense for Sharpsville against this triangle and two look. So Coach Burns with some good halftime adjustments, and they had a couple good looks on that possession.
Foul on Sydney Ward, her third, team first. Free throw for Hanley, good. Hanley now 5 of 6 at the line. She is the highest scorer in the game. That's her 5th point of the night. And the Sharpsville lead is 2. Second one on the way up and does not get the roll on that one. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it will be Wilmington basketball. 7:13 to go in the third. Sharpsville up a pair. Both teams have their starting 5 out there to start the second half. Whiting with it, and Whiting walks with the ball after getting the handoff from Gardner. Wilmington has Dieter, Flick, Gardner, Ward, and Whiting out there. Sharpsville, Kratko, Kimpen, Dansack, Davis, and Hanley.
Well, 1 point on that possession for Sharpsville feels like a really positive possession after that first half that we watched.
Wilmington stays in the triangle in 2 with Flick up top. Kratko works it left side to Hanley. Hanley left to right to the foul circle. In trouble, tied up, and a jump ball is Flick. 5'9", able to reach in and get the tie up. It should be Wilmington ball in the arrow. Didn't we have one at the other end that went to Sharpsville this quarter?
No, we had Sharpsville take the ball out, and then Wilmington, yeah, you're right.
Or maybe not. I think.
Yeah, we had Wilmington take the ball out, and Sharpsville force a jump right after that.
So, well, Sharpsville gets a bonus. 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. 9-7. Hanley with it. Hanley dribbles down the lane, dribbled off her leg, and tries to save it. She corrals it, but then a head-first slide takes her onto the baseline, and will go back to Wilmington with 6:33 to go in the third quarter.
Well, she just couldn't put the brakes on fast enough. She saw what she wanted to do and couldn't get her body under control to finish that drive.
Gardner with it. Gardner in the left corner will give it off to Whiting. Maylee Whiting out to Flick. Ball knocked away. But we'll have a foul. Wilmington will inbound on the near sideline. Hanley is going for the steal, but she picks up the foul. That is Hanley's first. It's also the team's first.
It's surprising that's only her first with the way she's been all over the floor tonight, all over the rebounds and all over the defensive passing lanes.
Gardner around a screen from Ward. Gardner drives in, shot stuffed by Dansack. It will be a jump ball, and now it will be Wilmington ball on the baseline. Yeah, Hanley aggressive, but not reckless.
Absolutely, good description.
4 low set on the baseline inbound. Gardner will inbound, standing on the tee in Wilmington. Gets it on the left block for Whiting. Maylee Whiting puts it up and in a foul. We're tied with 6:10 to go in the third.
Well, it's a difficult pass from that spot out of bounds, but it finds its way over to Whiting, and she's able to finish through the contact.
Whiting will go for a 3-point play. The foul is on Dansack, her second, team second. Maylee Whiting on the season, 8 of 28 at the line. Ames shoots, long, rebound Kimpin. So it remains tied with 6:08 to go in the third quarter. It's Whiting's first basket of the night. Pass inside for Hanley, batted away by Ward. Sharpsville will keep possession. Graham and Ely in, Ward and Whiting out for the Hounds. Dansack exits on the Sharpsville side as Grandy comes back in. She picked up 2 quick fouls in the first half.
I like Sharpsville pushing the ball there.
Hanley kicks it near corner. Grandy 3 short. Rebound grabbed by Ely. Wilmington looking to break this tie with 5:58 to go in the third. Gardner across the timeline. Annalie Gardner working to the right baseline. Now back to the left, out to Ely. Catch and shoot. Knuckleball 3 long. Rebound ripped out of there by Hanley for Sharpsville.
Well, Ely's the three-point threat for Wilmington. She's had some good looks.
Grandy whips it inside. Kimpin open. Layup is good. Tori Kimpin with 6.
Speaking of good looks, great pass from Grandy down to Kimpin.
Sharpsville retakes the lead. 5:30 to go, third quarter. Spin dribble by Gardner. Gardner in the foul circle. Picks up her dribble. Finds Dieter. Sarah Dieter left of the lane. Dieter out to Gardner. Wasn't ready for it. Davis will come up with it for Sharpsville. Davis throws it ahead. Grandy into the lane for Kimpin. Kimpin doubled, in trouble. Kick out to Kratko, left side. Hanley, 17-footer, up, long, weak side board. Grandy. Sharpsville will get a second opportunity. Grandy, right-hand dribble with it. 5 minutes to go in the third. Grandy gives it off to Kratko, and she'll set up the offense.
Well, Sharpsville's clearly much more comfortable playing fast than they are in this half-court set.
Near side, Hanley with it. Hanley, left to right through the foul circle. Pulls up with the right elbow. Out to Grandy on the right wing. And Grandy will be called for the travel. Wilmington will regain possession. Ward back in. And Flick takes a seat with 4:43 to go. The Wilmington bench has given the team some good minutes tonight.
They have.
Gardner will walk it ahead. Annalie Gardner will be guarded in the forecourt. Gets a screen to the left from Graham. Bounce pass inside for Ely. Runner long. Weak side board. Allie Davis for Sharpsville. Davis outlet ahead to Kratko. Kratko leads the break. Kratko into the lane. Up with the right hand. No good, but a foul. And Addie Kratko will go to the line for the first time tonight with 4:24 to go in the third.
Again, Sharpsville pushing the basketball. They are much better offensively pushing the basketball than they are in the slow tempo half-court sets.
Fouls on Gardner, her second, team second. Kratko good on the first one. It's her first point of the night.
Just 1 for 4 on the year coming in for Kratko, but that one nothing but net. Looked like a good-looking shot there.
Second one on the way. It is up and hangs in the rim and it drops in. And Sharpsville's opened up a 13-9 lead with 4:22 to go in the quarter. Gardner with it, hands it to Dieter. Dieter back out to Whiting. Reversal near side. Gardner can't handle it, and Sharpsville will get it back at the 4:13 mark.
Well, Wilmington racking up some turnovers here in this third quarter after a pretty clean first half for them.
Kratko across the timeline. Wilmington stays in the box and one. Davis with it. Davis across the lane. Up with the right hand. No good. Rebound grabbed by Kimpin. Put back short. Rebound ripped out of there by Wilmington. Whiting has it. Throws it ahead to Dieter. Dieter pushing ahead. Dieter right of the lane. Pull up jumper. Glass rim and good for Sarah Dieter.
Well, that's a nice drive. Good transition offense there.
Back the other way in transition. Ward goes down and play is stopped momentarily. Now she will check out Flick back in.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know if she got her feet caught on somebody else running down the floor or what happened there, but safety concern, so play was stopped.
Hanley inbounding underneath. Pass inside for Grandy, and a foul will be called on Wilmington underneath. Foul's going to go on Flick. Excuse me, not on Flick. It was on Ely, excuse me. Inbounds intercepted. Gardner with it. Gardner with it. Gardner in the lane. Bounce pass far side. Lefty layup. No, but a foul. And Maylee Whiting will go to the line. A chance to tie the game with 3:37 to go in the third.
Well, Whiting, I believe that was almost her second and one of the quarter here.
Foul was on Kimpen, her first, team third. Each team with 3 fouls so far in the second half.
And she really wanted that one to go down.
First one for Whiting is good. Caught the front of the rim and it dropped in. She's 1 for 2 at the line tonight, 3 points. And cuts the Sharpsville lead to 1.
When the foul line isn't the strength of your game, you really want those and-one opportunities to go in.
And second one is up short, but Grandy stepped into the lane. And thus, Whiting will get a second opportunity. Or I guess a third one, if you will. It's like the old NBA rule, 3 to make 2. That's well before your time.
Yeah, it is.
You can look it up on the Google later, maybe. Whiting aims, shoots, and can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Gardner, and she is fouled on the putback. And Annalie Gardner will look to give Wilmington the lead with 3:35 to go in the third. Kimpen with the foul, her second, team fourth.
Well, great effort by Annalie Gardner to get on the offensive glass there on that rebound. It's really just a mental lapse from Sharpsville on the lane violation and on the missed block out.
Gardner's first one is long. She'll get a second one, chance to tie the game. Kimpen out, and Rittenauer back in for Sharpsville at 3:35 of the third quarter. Line to the right, free throw up. Long again, rebound Hanley. So Sharpsville maintains the lead, 13-12 with 3:30 to go third quarter. Grandy in front of the Sharpsville bench, out to Kratko. Kratko driving kick to Grandy. 3, up, long, rebound. Secured by Rittenauer, goes block to block, layup up and good for Addie Kratko.
Oh, really nice offensive rebound and pass by Rittenauer. And that's really been Sharpsville's best offense, is that offensive glass here tonight.
Gardner kick out to Ely. 3 by the corner, no good. Flick, rebound, jumper in the lane, doesn't go. Hanley with the rebound. She is tied up by Dieter. It is Sharpsville ball with 3:01 to go in the third. Ward in, Ely out. Ely with 9 threes on the season, and she's had a couple looks that just wouldn't go down. And we have a stoppage as there's some foreign object on the floor that George Schneider is using his left foot to do his best Ronaldo imitation, I think, to get it out of there. And now play will resume with 2:57 to go in the third quarter.
Well, there were certainly some better football being played in the Chelsea-Tottenham match this afternoon.
The Spurs.
They lost, by the way, 1-0.
Okay. Hanley far side. Hanley couldn't handle it. Ball goes out of bounds and back to Wilmington. Madison Graham returns for the Hounds. Maylee Whiting checks out with 2:45 to go in the third. Sharpsville up 3, looking to get to 4-0 in the league. Wilmington at 1-4 in conference play. This will be second win of the week for the Hounds, second in a row. Gardner right side to Dieter. Dieter working on Davis. Dieter works it inside. Ward puts it up and in. Sydney Ward getting position inside. Her first basket of the night.
Yeah, the senior leading Wilmington in scoring on the year. Gets her first bucket. Really nice catch and finish inside.
Kratko spins right of lane into the paint. Kratko tied up by Flick, who grabbed a hold of it from behind. And Wilmington has the arrow. It is Wilmington ball with 2:18 to go in the third. So Flick, Gardner, Ward, Graham, and Dieter on the court for Wilmington. Sharpsville has Kratko, Rittenauer, Hanley, Grandy, and Davis. Wilmington moving left to right here in the second half. Dieter with it. Dieter in the paint. Bounce pass on the baseline. Jumper from Graham. No, but a foul. Madison Graham fouled on the baseline jumper. Grandy went for the block and caught her on the arm. That's Grandy's third, the team's fifth.
Well, nice job by Dieter, freshman point guard. That's a couple times tonight she's gotten into the lane, found an open teammate, and this time it earns Graham a trip to the line. She's 5 for 6 on the year coming in tonight.
First one up and long, no good. Remains a 1-point Sharpsville lead with 2:01 to go in the third. Graham, line to the right. Aims, shoots, swishes it. Her first point of the night, and we're all tied up once again.
Well, you felt like Sharpsville was going to extend that lead a little bit, but Wilmington answers back here.
15 all, minute 53 to go in the third. Top of the key, Kratko with it. Kratko right-hand dribble, working on Flick in the box and one. Grandy with it. Grandy has it knocked away. A steal by Gardner. Annalie Gardner with the steal. Then Hanley knocked it away from her. And Davis will track it down to the backcourt for Sharpsville.
Wow, great hustle.
Right side, Kratko with it over to Grandy. Grandy give and go back to Kratko down the lane. Stuffed by Ward. Out of bounds. It will be Sharpsville ball. With Allie Davis, it's been a tough night offensively for her, but she's not allowed that to affect her hustle or her defense.
Absolutely not. That's what you expect from a team leader. Just a junior, but definitely a team leader for Sharpsville.
Sharpsville, no seniors. Dansack back in. Baseline inbound out to Davis. Davis to the left block. Up on the left hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound is ripped out by Flick. Flick across the timeline. One-on-one with Kratko. Flick will go all the way. Layup is good. Jaden Flick with 5 and Wilmington leads. It is an 8-2 run by the Hounds. Hanley at the foul line. The Sharpsville goes right to left. Hanley in trouble. Kick out to Kratko. A minute to go in the third. Working inside. Hanley on the block shot. No good. It is knocked out of bounds by Graham with a stuff. Sharpsville will have it with 58 seconds to go in the third.
Well, that was a couple of layups that Sharpsville had that have been erased by the Wilmington defense down low.
Hanley to inbound. Inside the Dansack on the block. It's knocked away by Ward, and Wilmington has it. Gardner pushes ahead. Gardner right-hand dribble. Annalie Gardner around a screen, right of the lane. In some trouble now. Still looking. Timeout Wilmington. Head coach Mike Jekovich. He had 4 timeouts. He'll take one of them. It's a 30. It comes with 44 seconds to go in the third. Wilmington up 2. We'll come back after this 30-second timeout on News Talk 790 WPIC.
It's coming sooner than you think.
No!
You can run, but you can't hide. It's close. It's cold and flu season.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has everything you need to stay healthy all season long, which includes offering flu shots every day. Visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy and get your flu shot. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East State Street in Hermitage.
The third quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacy. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescription.
Wilmington will have the basketball with 44.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hounds are up 2. Wilmington 3 timeouts left for the duration of regulation. Sharpsville has 4. Wilmington will have the ball on the baseline, looking to extend this 2-point lead, which I believe that's the largest lead of the night for Wilmington.
I believe so. Sharpsville's had a couple of 4-point leads, but this one's been tight the whole way through.
Largest lead of the night, 4 points, as Colton said. That was Sharpsville when it was 4-0. And now Flick will shoot a 3. It's long, no good. Grandy rebound. Then Sharpsville had 13-9 earlier in this quarter. 35 seconds to go in the third. Allie Davis with it. Davis on the right side, working on Dieter. Davis dribbling around. Kick out to Grandy. Grandy with a pump fake. Picks up her dribble. Double teamed. Grandy in some trouble. Flick ties her up. Sharpsville will keep it with the arrow. 20.7 seconds left in quarter number 3. Whiting hustles back to the table for Wilmington. She's in. Ely out.
Oh, yeah. The arrow says blue ball, and everyone's lining up for Wilmington to take the ball out here.
Maybe they're trying to atone for the other one, the one earlier in the quarter. But this is Sharpsville ball. And Hanley will inbound out of a box set. Hanley with it, looking. Hanley will work it up top to Grandy, who makes the catch top of the key. Grandy right of the lane to Rittenauer, right corner. Back up top to Davis. Lob to Hanley on the left block. She flashes open. Layup was good. Hanley was 7 and we're tied once again.
Yeah, really nice pass by Davis. Down to Hanley with a great finish.
Entry inside for Graham, posting up, fouled from the backside by Grandy. Erica Grandy's 4th foul. Team 6th, so Wilmington will be in the bonus for the rest of the night. Ely and Ward will come in after the foul signal to the scorers table. And now Ward and Ely in. Graham and Whiting out. Wilmington will have 4.4 seconds with which to work. Grandy stays out there with the 4 fouls. Gardner near corner to Ely, who fumbles it, now gets it going. Reversal up top. Dieter, a pump fake, and now a jumper on the way off the backboard, no good. And that is the end of a back and forth third quarter. Wilmington and Sharpsville knotted up at 17. We'll come back with quarter number 4 after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Treat your sweetheart at O'Neill Coffee this month with our romance-inspiring signature drinks. Snuggle up with a Hugs and Kisses latte, entice your love with a Kiss Me Mocha, or cast a sweet spell on them with a Love Potion No. 9. If your heartthrob isn't a coffee drinker, treat them to our all-new Be Mine Matcha, Cupid Smoothie, or Sweetheart Milkshake. We have love covered at O'Neill Coffee in West Middlesex. O'Neill Coffee is open daily from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. O'Neill Coffee online at o'neillcoffee.com.
Sports injuries slow you down, but the team at Sharon Regional Sports Medicine is dedicated to getting you safely back on the move. Their nationally board and state certified athletic trainers and specially trained PTs and OTs are there to meet your needs. From ACL tears to rotator cuff injuries, shoulder, arm, or ankle pain, and more, the team works closely with you to reduce pain, speed healing, and prevent re-injury. Visit Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, conveniently located in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Start of the fourth quarter, Wilmington will have the ball. We are all tied up in this Region 4 matchup along with Colton Hoffman, Ryan Briggs here, Aaron Byro back in the studio. Ely, Gardner, Dieter, Whiting, and Ward out there for the Hounds. Hanley, Dansack, Davis, Kratko, and Kimpen. Wilmington has its starting five out there to start the fourth quarter here in New Wilmington. Gardner, top of the key, pivots with the left foot, in some trouble. Timeout, Wilmington. Head coach Mike Jekovich will take a timeout. It has to be a full timeout. That's all he has left. That'll leave Wilmington with 2 timeouts left for the remainder of regulation. 7:47 to go in the fourth. Back after this quick break on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be conveniently delivered to your home or office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn's. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Wilmington ball coming out of the timeout. Annalie Gardner left side harassed by Kratko. Pass for Ely knocked away. Kratko will come up with it in the front court for Sharps. The Blue Devils get the steal coming out of the timeout. Davis pulls up right of the circle. Jump shot no good. Rebound off of the side of Kimpen's head. Wilmington comes up with it. Whiting outlet ahead. Down court with it is Dieter. Pulls up left of the lane. Line drive no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Wilmington and back to Sharpsville with 7:14 to go in regulation.
Well, that's a good look for Davis in transition there. And I think Coach Burns is okay with her taking that pull-up jumper. It's a shot she can certainly make.
Flick back in. Ely out for Wilmington. We approach the 7-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Triangle and 2 again.
Kratko with it, left of the lane. Kratko pivots, looking, finds Hanley with it. Hanley right of the lane. Brianna Hanley to the block, puts it up, no good. Kimpen weak side board. Tori Kimpen put back, it is long. Rebound is grabbed on a run out by Annalie Gardner. Gardner down court. Gardner is fouled, a reach in on Dansack, and it'll be a 1-on-1 with 6:48 left. Foul is the 3rd on Cassie Dansack and the 7th on Sharpsville. Messett and Fry back in for Sharpsville. Hanley and Dansack out with 6:48 to go. And a 1-on-1 upcoming for Annalie Gardner. Gardner went 0 for 2 at the line back in the 3rd quarter, and Gardner on the season 1 of 9. Line to the right, Gardner with 6:48 to go. Puts it up, and it's long, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Kimpen. Then Kimpen is fouled by Flick on the rebound. Jaden Flick with her first foul, and it's the team's 4th.
Yeah, good strong rebound by Kimpen there.
Chasey Fry, Addie Kratko, Paige Messett, Allie Davis, and Tori Kimpen out there for Sharpsville. Go ahead, Colton.
And those lost points hurt in tight games like this, missing the front end to 1-1.
Hounds are 2 of 8 at the line tonight. Sharpsville's 3 of 4. Really magnified in a tie game. Messett, right corner, pulls up inside the arc. Jump shot short. Jaden Flick, rebound for Wilmington. With 6:25 to go. And we have a whistle. As George Schneider and Maurice Bailey will discuss it.
Have to be extremely quiet in their consultation with an extremely quiet gym here in Wilmington today.
It's a quiet gym and you have a loud radio guy. As I tell people, I have 2 volumes, loud and louder. And whatever it is something that's not being marked in a scorebook or anything.
Yep, it was resolved easily, and Wilmington retains possession, so here we go.
Tied up with 6:18 to go. Gardner around a screen up on the left hand, no good. Kimpen has the rebound for Sharpsville.
Her 10th rebound of the night.
A lot of rebounds being racked up on both sides. Davis driving left of the lane, and a foul will be called. Davis had an extra step in there, but it came after the foul. Foul goes on Annalie Gardner, her 3rd, team 5th.
Yeah, good aggressive drive there by Davis.
6:10 to go. We're all tied up here in New Wilmington. The inbounds is batted away, and coming up with it is Ward for Wilmington. Ahead to Dieter. Dieter dribbling in the right corner. Kratko all over her, able to get the ball to Gardner. Gardner to the right block, dumps it down to Ward. Ward doubled. Jump ball will be called as Kratko forces the tie-up. Sharpsville has the arrow, and it will go back to the Devils with 5:56 to go. We've had no scoring here in the 4th quarter.
Couple good looks, just haven't gone down.
Kratko across the timeline. Against the triangle in 2. Kratko spins into the lane. Kratko tied up by Flick. This time it will be Wilmington ball. Hounds will send Madison Graham back in and Whiting out the 5:46 mark. 2 schools with proud football programs. Of course, Sharpsville coach Paul Piccarelli. His son-in-law is Brandon Fillion, the Wilmington coach. Football-like score here, 17 all. Top of the key with it is Gardner. Gardner right of the lane. Gardner gives it off to Dieter. Dieter moves it back up top for Graham. 3 top of the key, off the back of the rim, no. Gardner, rebound, put back, no. 3rd try, Ward up, no, but a foul. And Sydney Ward will shoot 2 with 5:26 to go, looking to break the tie. Foul goes on Kimpen. That's her 3rd, team 8th.
Ward, 67% free throw shooter. She's been to the line quite a bit this year.
Line to the right, the first one is up and good. Ward's 3rd point of the night, all in the second half. And Wilmington has opened the scoring in the 4th quarter, I should say. Ely in, Flick out with 5:26 to go. Sydney Ward looking to complete the pair. Takes a few low dribbles, spins the ball, puts it up, and good. Ward has given Wilmington a 2-point lead. 19-17 with 5:22 to go in regulation. Kratko, right side to Fry. Chasey Fry, back to Kratko in the give and go. Shot no, but a foul. Ward got her on the way up. Sydney Ward with her 4th, team 6th.
Well, really nice give and go. Nice passing between Kratko and Chasey Fry. And Kratko able to draw the foul and get to the line.
Kratko's first one up and short, no good. She's now 2 for 3 tonight. Flick in, Ward out. We'll also see Maylee Whiting, the 6-foot sophomore, in for Wilmington. Dieter out. 5:16 to go. Kratko will look to make it a 1-point game. Addie Kratko, 5'8" junior guard. Came in averaging 6.5 points per game. This one long. Rebound is grabbed by Graham. Whiting was there and she just slipped. But she bounces back up like a super ball, and Wilmington has it. Gardner in between the circles, around a high screen to the right. Gardner to the right block, pulls up, jumper, glass, rim, falls off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound dug out by Chasey Fry for Sharpsville. Here come the Devils, looking to tie or take the lead with 4:55 to go in the 4th. Kratko with it, right side to Fry. Chasey Fry slides to her left, picks up her dribble, flick all over her, bounce pass back to Kratko, and the Blue Devils will reset against Wilmington's box and 1 defense. Gardner draped all over Allie Davis. Fry right of the foul circle, kicks it out to Kratko. Kratko in the corner, down low. Fry posting up, puts it off the backboard. No good. Ball tipped around, loose. And Flick will come up with it for Wilmington with 4:26 to go in the fourth. Hanley at the table for Sharpsville. She'll be in on the next stoppage. Annalee Gardner, left block inside. Whiting posting up. Up with a short jumper. It is long. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, but it'll be a foul on the rebound. And it's going to go on Flick with a push underneath. That's Flick's second, but Colton, it's also the team's seventh. And we'll walk to the other end for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, and I think that was a good call. I think she definitely went through the back of, it looks like it was Chasey Fry. We'll send her to the line. Definitely went through her back to get that rebound.
Ely and Graham out for Wilmington.
I believe this is Chasey Fry's first free throw attempts of the year.
That's what I have too. Two big ones with 4:13 to go in a 2-point game. Line to the left. Fry up. And no good. Rebound collected by Maylee Whiting for Wilmington, but it's knocked away. Hanley comes up with it for Sharpsville. Brianna Hanley drives the right baseline, and Hanley is fouled along the baseline. She'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 with 4:04 to go in the fourth. Foul on Flick.
Well, Brianna Hanley making things happen again. She's been Sharpsville's best player today. Forcing the rebound, drawing the foul, getting to the line. She's 4 for 5 on the year coming in today.
1 of 2 tonight, 7 points. Free throw up, long, rebound Fry, put back stuffed by Flick. Rebound grabbed by Gardner for Wilmington. Sharpsville 0 for 4 at the line in the fourth quarter, including missing 2 front ends of 1-and-1s. Gardner around a screen from Ward. That's going to be her fifth. The Ward will be disqualified with 3:54 to go on a moving screen.
Oh, I think it was called on the driver, I believe. No, maybe not.
George Schneider comes over and tells Mike Jekovich that's 5, and he informs the player. And
okay.
Sydney Ward knew it.
Yep, it was. She just, and sometimes that's not on the screener. Sometimes that's on the dribbler, moving a little too early before the screener is set. And I think that's what happened there, and Sydney Ward pays the price for it.
Her fifth, team ninth. So now Sharpsville in the double bonus the rest of the game. Kratko left wing 3 for the lead. Got it! Addie Kratko hits the 3. She has 7, and Sharpsville retakes the lead.
Well, Allie Davis creating that little dribble penetration, gets a teammate open for a look.
2019 Sharpsville with 3:22 to go in regulation. Gardner bounce pass inside, shot put up by Whiting, no good. Another defensive rebound for Brianna Hanley. Kratko ahead to Davis. Davis drives in. Davis across the lane to Hanley on the left block. Facing up, kick out for Dansack. 3 long, weak side board pulled in by Wilmington. Whiting with it. Whiting along the left sideline. And she will be fouled by Hanley deep in the corner. Hanley might have gotten away with a few dribbles back, but then she is tagged with that foul. That will be Hanley's second, team 9th, and a 1-and-1 with 2:58 left in regulation, a chance to tie and then take the lead.
Well, still a 1-and-1, and Whiting not a real strong free throw shooter, so Sharpsville has to be ready to block out here.
She's 1 of 3 tonight, 3 points. Line to the right, up. Back of the rim, no good. And the rebound collected by Kratko for Sharpsville.
Wow, good strong rebound by Addie Kratko.
Down court with it is Dansack. Cassie Dansack is then fouled as she gets inside the 3-point line, and Cassie Dansack, who has not scored tonight, will shoot 2 with 2:50 to go.
Well, both teams will now be in the double bonus the rest of the way, and that's really important.
Wilmington takes a timeout with 2:50 left. That foul was on Flick, her 4th, by the way. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break. Sharpsville will have free throws when we come back with 2:50 to go. Blue Devils lead 2019 on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Kennedy Catholic Girls Basketball standout Bella DiNardo as the January Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Hickory Boys Basketball star Connor Evans as the January Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Kennedy's Bella DiNardo and Hickory's Connor Evans as they are the January Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to Reinhardt's.com for more information.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
2:50 to go in regulation. Timeout taken by Wilmington. Hounds have 1 timeout left. Sharpsville with 4 timeouts remaining. Possession arrow belongs to Sharpsville. Both teams are in the double bonus. I'm Ryan Briggs along with Colton Hoffman. 2:50 to go. Sharpsville up a point. And Cassie Dansack about to toe the line to the left to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the 6-foot sophomore comes in averaging 9 points per game. Just 4 for 8 on the line coming in, but she's a pretty good shooter. We'll see if she can step up and knock down a couple here to extend the 1-point lead.
Kempen, Hanley, Dansack, Kratko, and Davis. The starting 5 out there for Wilmington. It's Dieter, Flick, Graham, Ely, and Gardner out there for Wilmington. First free throw good for Cassie Dansack. Her first point of the night. And it's a 2-point game with 2:50 to go here in regulation. Dansack line to the left and around the rim and in. She goes 2 for 2, and the lead is 3. Largest lead of the game was 4 points. That was by Sharpsville on two occasions. Gardner up top, works it left side for Ely, over her head and out of bounds, and Wilmington turns it over with 2:41 left.
Well, it looked like Wilmington was trying to get Ely a shot there, and just pass was just a little too high.
Sharpsville takes a timeout. It's a 30 with 2:41 to go in the fourth. We'll keep it right here. We want to remind you that after the game, we'll have the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game brought to you by O'Neill Coffee in West Middlesex. We'll also have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. 3-point Sharpsville lead with 2:41 to go. Both teams in the double bonus. 3 timeouts left for Sharpsville. Wilmington with 1. And the arrow belongs to Sharpsville. I'm Ryan Briggs along with Colton Hoffman. We have Aaron Byro back in the studio producing tonight's game. We weren't sure what type of game to expect. We figured it would certainly be a very competitive game based on what we saw Saturday and how both teams have been playing. And while albeit a low-scoring game, very, very competitive tonight.
It has been very competitive. You know, I probably would rather call a 52-49 game as opposed to a 22-19 game. But hey, different styles win just the same. So we'll see who can win out a tight, low-scoring affair here tonight.
Certainly has not been a lack of effort on either side. These teams are both really getting after it. Just the ball hasn't gone through the hoop too often.
Right. Yeah, it's not a holding the ball or any of that type of game. Until maybe right now to bring Wilmington out of this zone.
Kratko dribbling in the circle, guarded by Flick, who has 4 fouls. Kratko dribbling around. Flick trying to get a 5 count. Kratko able to break it.
Yeah, probably fortunate that she didn't pick up her 5th right there.
Kratko dribbling around. Flick harassing her. Flick getting tight on Kratko. And Kratko steps into the backcourt. Might have gotten a little bit of assistance there from Flick, but if you're the Hounds, you'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that doesn't get called a foul, but it doesn't, and results in a Sharpsville turnover.
Also, Kratko, she was hung out a little bit by her teammates, too.
Yeah, not much movement away from the basketball there.
Left side, Ely with it. Corner 3 for the tie. It is up. It is good. Renee Ely hits the 3, and we're tied with 1:55 to go in regulation.
Well, her 10th on the year. She's had a handful of good looks today and finally gets one to go.
5 points for Ely. Kratko walks with the ball on the near side. It will go back to Wilmington with 1:48 left. And well, the tenor of this thing has swung back to the Wilmington side here in the last couple of moments.
Yeah, every time Sharpsville has that 3 or 4 point lead, they can't get that next bucket to extend it. And credit the Wilmington Greyhounds for fighting back.
Kratko out, Grandy back in. Gardner across the timeline, Gardner with it. Up top around a screen from Graham. And it's going to be a moving screen on Madison Graham. Looks like she stuck the hip out there a little bit. That's her first, and it goes back to Sharpsville with 1:39 left.
Yeah, pretty easy call there.
Not much objection from the Wilmington bench there.
Well, Coach Jack's always going to contend in a tie game with under 2 minutes left, but it was the right call.
Dansack dribbling on the right wing, harassed by Gardner. 1:25 left. Work it left side to Hanley. Hanley across the lane from left to right, and a blocking foul is going to be called, I believe, on Flick, and that'll be her 5th. With 1:20 left, indeed, it is on Flick. She becomes the 2nd disqualification of the night. That's her 5th foul. 1:20 to go. She's done for the night. A 2 and a 3 for 5 points, but she will join Ward as a spectator for the rest of this one. Flick out, Whiting back in, with Brianna Hanley at the line to the left, looking to break this tie with 1:20 to go. Hanley 7 points, 1 of 3 at the line tonight. On the season, 5 of 8 at the line. Hanley up And good. Friendly roll for Hanley. 23-22 Sharpsville. Hanley line to the left. On the way, it is up and off the mark, no good. Dieter rebound for Wilmington. Dieter brings it ahead. Sarah Dieter down court. Dieter slips out of her hands, grabbed by Davis. Dieter ties her up. Dieter and Davis go down like dominoes on the baseline. It is Sharpsville ball on the arrow with 1:13 left. 23-22 Sharpsville. Blue Devils looking to get the 4-0 in the league, but it has not been easy on the road tonight, as it never is in league play.
That's right. We'll see if Sharpsville has some sort of delay offense here that they go to.
Davis dribbling. That's Dieter on her. Dieter on Davis. Davis dribbling with the left hand. 5-second violation for closely guarded. Dieter gets the 5 count for being within 6 feet. And with exactly a minute to go in regulation, the ball goes back to Wilmington. It will be Whiting to inbound.
Really good defense there by Dieter, just like it's been all night. She's done a fantastic job tonight.
Gardner with it. Gardner around a screen to the right from Graham. Kick out to Dieter. Dieter up top. Works it to Ely. Tipped away by Grandy. Loose on the floor is a scramble. Hanley on the bottom of the pile. She gets tied up. The arrow belongs to Wilmington with 47 seconds left. So Wilmington will keep possession in the front court.
Yeah, and imagine that. Brianna Hanley was right in the middle of it.
Wilmington 1 timeout left. Sharpsville does have 3 timeouts. Ely will inbound in front of the Wilmington bench. Ely into the backcourt. Gardner makes the catch. That was close to a violation.
I think it was.
Gardner with it. Moves it off to Dieter. 38 seconds to go. Throws it to Whiting. Goes through her legs and into the backcourt. Hanley dives on it to prevent the violation. And then her foot was out of bounds. A fortunate break for the Wilmington Greyhounds. Hanley going after the loose ball as she is known to do, and victim of circumstance there.
Yeah, it's great hustle, but it's just ill-timed for it. You know, you want to see your players chasing loose balls and diving on the floor with the vengeance that Brianna Hanley just did, but if she just stands there, it's an over and back call, and it's Sharpsville's ball. Instead, she negates the over and back. Wilmington maintains possession here with 32 seconds left, trailing by just 1.
We'll take a 30-second break and come back with the finish. You're listening to News Talk 790 WPIC.
It's coming sooner than you think.
No!
You can run, but you can't hide. It's close. It's cold and flu season.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has everything you need to stay healthy all season long, which includes offering flu shots every day. Visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy and get your flu shot. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East State Street in Hermitage.
The 4th quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Wilmington out of timeouts. Greyhounds will inbound in the backcourt, down a point with 32.7 seconds left. Renee Ely to inbound. Ely into Gardner. Gardner will walk it across the timeline. Gardner on the right wing. Picks up her dribble. In trouble, moves it near side to Whiting. Maylee Whiting with it, 20 seconds to go. Back up top to Dieter. Left side with it is Gardner. Annalie Gardner to the baseline, and a foul is called with 16 seconds left. Foul will be called inside on Kratko. Addie Kratko's first. Team 10th. 2 free throws for the lead for Annalie Gardner.
And free throw shooting not a strength for Annalie Gardner, but she gets 2 here regardless of the outcome of the first.
Gardner's first. It is up and gets the roll. Ties the game at 23 with 16 seconds left in regulation.
It's a clutch free throw. Stepping up and knocking one down in a big spot.
16 seconds to go. Now Gardner looking to give Wilmington the lead. Line to the right. Annalie Gardner up, back of the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Kempen. Kempen will give it to Kratko. Down to 12 seconds to go. Ahead to Dansack. Dansack with it. Cassie Dansack left side. 7 seconds left. Dansack dribbling around. 5 seconds. Down to 4. 3 seconds to go. Dansack with it. Swinging to the Grandy. 3 at the buzzer. Banked it home! And Sharpsville wins it. 26-23. Grandy banks it home to win it.
Oh, wow. Wow. What a shot. What a shot by Erica Grandy. Wow, it looked like Dansack lost track of time. Didn't think they were going to get a shot off. But Grandy, just before the buzzer, gets it to go down. And watching it live, I thought it was out of her hands on time. And what a finish to this ball game.
Sharpsville wins it. Grandy's 3 at the horn gives Sharpsville a 4-game win streak. 26-23 the final. We'll come back with a full recap after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
I'm classic. I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this